anything which happens in the field of art, field of contemporary art, I welcome, and it must happen. It must be encouraged. Like Kochi Museum Biennale, for example, is one of the most important things which has happened to India because they democratize art. You go to Kochi Museum Biennale, there is a fisherwoman, and on the side of the fisherwoman, there is a curator from New York watching the Biennale together. And so, this is a great thing which has happened. And there should be more and more of these things. Serendipity, of course, is nice. India Art Fair is nice. But what is important is every city or every town should have some kind of an institution which at least exposes the population to art, because art has many functions. Art is not just about decoration. Art is basically because, art is sort of to make you a life in harmony with the world. And art can even go to a long extent to make the world more peaceful. Because in a conflict, a Hindu-Muslim conflict, you don't see Allah Rakha with a dagger going after Bhimsen Joshi or Kumar Gandharva. Because they have gone beyond that. And that's why art has many, many roles. It is very important that art is promoted. And one of the last nails, actually, in so-called Indian art happened here in Madras. This was in 1850 when Alexander Hunter started the art college here. And why did he start an art college? He was a civil surgeon. He started the art college because he looked at the Shola sculptures and all this. In logon ko art aata hi nahi. They don't know how to create art. They're all Tribhanga position. What is this nonsense? He was used to traditional European realistic sculptures and paintings. So they wanted to discard what was happening in India and get the European way of art here. And they started 4 art colleges in 1850s. Madras was the first one, then Calcutta, Lahore and Bombay. And those art colleges destroyed Indian art. I believe that art today has no caste. It belongs to the world. It's a universal language of mankind. But at that time, who went to the art college? The craftsmen didn't go. The Shilpakars and the Chitrakars didn't go. The so-called upper caste went. And those fellows just starved. So this is also one of the important anecdotes in the history of art. People are not understanding art because they have no exposure. So to understand music, you need to become a Kansen. Then you become a Tansen. So same way, to understand visual art, you have to become an Aksen. The eye should be trained to look at art. So more and more art should be provided, offered to the general audience. And of course, only then the market will rise. Today, the IT guys are doing very well. They can afford, for example, a lakh worth of mobile phone, or they can buy some fancy watch or fancy shoes for 10,000 and 15,000. But they will not find value in putting up a nice work of art in their room worth only maybe 20,000, 15,000, because they don't connect with it. If you want them to connect with it, they have to be taught about it. They have to be exposed to it, and then it will change. Otherwise, only select few, the so-called elite, who buy art as investment, many of them, they will buy art, but the others will not be connected with it. So it is important to connect the population with art. Only then the art market will rise.